by the rivers of Babylon. Yeah, we sat down and we cried when we remembered Jerusalem. We were sick, Lord, near to dying. Oh,
Shalom, shalom. For everybody online, we were just talking about how sometimes you got to be forced to do certain things, right? That's right. So now,
get in this class out now.
we're not gonna have the board today, right?
Your stylus is right there, bro.
Nah, the Apple Pen acts funny.
The Apple Pen acts funny with an Apple product.
That's a fact. That's why Apple products are horrible. So, let's get into it. Let's get our review. Hine, Sa'el, find a seat, please.
It's raining?
Where's your pen and paper? Did you bring enough for everybody in the class? So you came in here to snack. You got sunflower seeds for everybody? Can you say that in Hebrew?
You know we on live, right?
All right. Did everybody do their homework? For the people online, I want to see your homework. Send it to info@dcb.org. Check it.
You got my homework, right?
Kane. Chief Uziel did his homework. It's done correctly. So now we're going to go over this right now. Shik tu Bavakusha. Are y'all ready? Let's go over the review. Numbers in the feminine. Let's do it. Go. Please don't do that, though. Let's do it together. Seriously. Let's go. Achat. If you don't know it, don't say it. Okay. In the masculine. Good. If I said, how do you say 35 in Hebrew? Shloshim vechamesh. 42. Arba'im ushtayim. 56. 56. Chamishim v'shesh. Good. Ein lo means no, he doesn't have. Ein li. Yesh li. Yesh li. I have. What else did we go over? All right, let's get right into this lesson. We went over the colors. Can anybody stand up and give me all of the colors? Can you come up here and do all of the colors in the masculine and feminine? Ta'ir, please, come up.
I don't think Tahir knows all the colors.
Ta'ir definitely knows all the colors.
All the colors?
Adam Eduma.
Go to order.
Asu.
Let's go through all of them.
Let's see. So red, Edom or Adom, and then feminine Aduma. Orange, Katom, Ketuma. Yellow, Tahov, Tehuba. Green, Yerukwa. And blue, Kachol, Kechola, or Tekelet.
Black.
Shachor, Shachora.
Blue.
Blue. Yeah, Kachola.
Light blue.
Green.
Green. Like purple.
Oh, Sagol, Segula.
You did green already?
Yeah, Yarok, Yerukwa.
What about brown?
Oh,
Black one.
Chom, Kuma. Chom, Kuma. What else? White.
Turquoise.
Yeah, now turquoise is definitely turquoise. Actually, that's one of those, like straight kind. Varod, Varuda,
You can't stop this guy, right?
Lavana,
Light brown. Light brown.
He said
Chom
brown.
Bahir, Chuma Bahira,
Gray.
Afor, Afura.
So now, everybody who was throwing stuff at him, I'm calling you next.
Yo, you don't,
Right?
you don't have to do your homework for the next 3 weeks, Ty.
Ta'ir studies. Ta'ir, you study, right? He studies. That's it. Okay, so let's get into this lesson. We were talking about past tense last week, right?
Right.
Past tense verbs. Okay? Now, how many conjugations are in the past tense? 9. How many? 9. How many? 9. Do you know them? So, you should have a pencil and you know them? You got your notes? He got his notes. Please, my brother, help us out. No, you know what it is? Whenever I didn't do my work, you know what I did in school? Shh. I didn't bring any attention to myself. The teacher didn't even know I was there. Right? So if you didn't do the work, if you don't know what's going on, shekhet. Pay attention, take some notes, you might learn something. Okay? Past tense. There are 9 conjugations. We're talking about verbs. We're not talking about present tense or future tense. We're talking about the past tense, the perfect. There are 9 conjugations. Can anyone give me the conjugations in order? And I'm talking about I, you, he, she, we, you masculine plural, you feminine plural, and they. Can anyone, in order, without looking at your paper? Kyle, come up here. Anybody can look at a paper.
Ti, ta, ter, root word, hey, nu, tem, ten, u.
Excellent.
What verb?
He said ti, ta, te, root word, he, nu, tem, ten, and u. Those are the 9 conjugations. And if you paid attention last week, you understand what that means when we're talking about past tense. They are suffixes, right? The only one is not suffix is the root word, he. So now, what we're going to do today is we're going to create sentences using our past tense. So this is what I'm going to ask y'all to do. This is Team Aleph. Split right down the middle. Y'all got Ta'ir. He's a ringer. And this is Team Bait. Y'all have Hifziria. He's also a ringer. Elimelech is a ringer too for their team. My brother Qasid El is a ringer. My brother Matitiyahu is a ringer. He got a Machberet from the old Hashaba. And it's,
And I still can't do a sentence.
oh man. Well, we're going to learn one today. All right, y'all ready? So the verb we're going to do is halak. We said halak, right?
To stroll.
So do y'all remember what the infinitive is? We talked about infinitive last week. We talked about the infinitive. How would you explain to someone what an infinitive is?
Infinitive is actually defining or making the verb to.
To.
Which in other languages is already that way.
Right. But in Hebrew, we have to
Attach a lamed.
alamed to make it,
With a shawar to the verb.
well, not a shawah all the time. It could be li, la, le. It could be either one. Right? So, halak means walk or go. Laleket means to walk or to go. Right? So, this is what I'm going to throw at y'all. Are y'all ready? I want you to write down in script. No Hebrewish. We are not doing Hebrewish anymore. I gave y'all 2 weeks of Hebrewish. We're off of it. I went to the store. And hold on, stop. Before you write, I want to see the pronouns as well. The pronouns, ani, ata, at, hu, he, anachnu, atem, aten, hem, and hen. So if I give you a sentence, if I say something, we know that akalti means I ate, right? I want you to say ani akalti mazon. I want you to use the pronoun as well.
Is the sentence going to the, I went to the store or I ate?
No. I was just giving an example.
Or an example.
The sentence I want you to translate in Hebrew is I went to the store.
This is the team thing?
This is the team thing.
Oh,
Write it down. Ine, y'all can work
I know
together.
that's cheating. You can get paper from anybody else. You can get paper from anybody else.
I went to the store.
You get paper from anybody.
If y'all need to know a vocabulary word like store, I can help y'all out. Do y'all need to know the word for store?
Our team is ready.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, we ready.
Y'all done? Team Aleph is done.
We're not ready yet. We're not ready. We still cooking.
I'm about to take a half a point for saying y'all ready and not being ready. He just said he's ready.
We thought we were ready, but we had some difficulties.
You ready? He's ready. Y'all ready? Team Bait is ready? Come up. If y'all ready, come up here.
They're not even confident.
My brother Casidel. Here we go.
Ani halakti hakanut.
Why you using Eraniyah? The verb is already
Bang.
tried.
Listen. We don't give applause for trying. We give applause for correct. All right? See, Team Bait got it wrong, so we got to give y'all. Y'all ready?
We got it right.
He said you got it right. Who's the spokesman? Ta is the spokesman.
Alrighty.
We could say it 2 ways, but we gonna say it 1 way. But I don't know if that's right. You don't need this. We can say it 2 ways, but we gonna say it 1 way.
Including the pronoun, right? Okay. Ani halakti lechanut.
That is correct. No. Now, what you didn't get right, he said hakanu. You said hakanu. I went to the store. Ani halakti lechanut. Remember, the baklam, to to the. You remember when we did the Baklam? That Lamed is to the, for, towards. Ani halakti lechanut. That was a great try though. The next one. Are y'all ready?
What's the next one? The next sentence.
Team Bait, are y'all ready? This one is for Gaaliel because he looks like he's ready to go there. She went to sleep. She went to sleep. I'll give y'all 10 seconds. Anyone online getting them right? Anybody writing online, Ooze?
Oh, I'll tell you right now. See, this is why I can't concentrate on it. Nobody online is writing anything.
Are y'all ready? 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Team Bait is ready, right? No. Now, this is what I don't want from Team Aleph. There's no negotiation here. I don't want to hear nothing from you because I already heard about your Hebrew ways from your teacher.
Who's her teacher? I thought you was a teacher.
And she, you know what, you heard what she said about her. She got a lot of excuses. You ready? Team Bait is ready. Let's go. Team Bait, Gaaliel. Gaaliel Modin. Bain Kohen CHOKMAH. Bain Kohen Levi Ben Yisrael. Let's go. He's ready.
He halka lishon.
They got it right. He said, he, oh, I'm sorry. Nah, you're right. So he used the pronoun. The pronoun for she is what? He. He, halcha, lishon. That's correct. One for Team Aleph, one for Team Bait. Let's go. The next sentence is,
You gotta give us a chance to say it.
oh, he already got it right. He already got it right. The next sentence is, now I'll give you double the points. Now listen to this. I'll give you double the points if you could say this in 2 ways. Matter of fact, if you could say it in 3 ways, no, 2 ways, still using the pronoun. If you could say this sentence in 2 ways, you get double the points. You have to use the pronoun in both sentences. Where did you go? Where did you go? Oh, that's a great question. He said, who is you? Let's go for masculine first. Because he's asking what gender. Where did you go? No, where did you go? Masculine. You're speaking to a male. Where did you go? If you can do it in 2 ways, you get double the points. If you can write this sentence using 2 different words, basically is what I'm saying. Think about it. I can't give you the answer. And don't use any apps. If I see you looking at your phone too long, I'm going to think you on the app. You want the first one? Are you going to get your team double points, or are you going to give them 1 point? Y'all going for one? Y'all didn't say anything.
Oh, so we have to call it first.
Y'all finished?
We over here reviewing.
We was finished before too.
We was finished 2 minutes ago.
Y'all gotta say something.
Oh, all right.
Listen, he said we ready. Y'all didn't say anything. Y'all just sitting there.
No, we ready, but we thought the teacher would point that.
Nah, my brother, I don't call out for anybody else. This is competition here. Who's going for double the points? Who's speaking on behalf of Team Olive? Brother Ta'ir, please come up here.
You don't need the paper. Listen and learn.
Pay attention, y'all.
You see who's AFO? We should be up with AFO Ata Halakta, or you can use La'an Ata Halakta.
Now, I want everybody on Team Olive and Team Bait to listen. So, exactly, that's what I'm going to tell you right now. So he said he used the word afo, which means where, but he also used the word la'an, and that's what I was looking for. So he said afo ata halakta, or did he say la'an ata halakta? So that was great. So Gavet Palaya online did her homework. She's always on point. Your homework was excellent last week. Gavet Palaya. And I'm sure she got it right this week again. 3 points for Team Olive, 1 point for Team Bait. The next sentence. Now, Ta'ir, I want you to fall back on this one. Don't give them any help.
Come on, man. We team.
Yeah, we teams, all right. I want to know how much y'all learn and how much you pay attention. Are y'all ready? I don't know where he went. Whoa. Are you ready? Are you ready to come up here? Are you ready to come up here? Don't yell it out. Because if they hear you, they're going to take you. Yeah, are you ready? Got Aliel's ready?
I don't know where he went.
I don't know where he went. You ready? Come up here. Kidania from Team Olive. He said he's ready. He's ready.
We forgot that we had another secret weapon over there.
You said I don't know where he went, right?
I don't know where he went.
Eraniyah dea efo hu halak.
Yes, I would have taken Aniloyo Dea. Right? But y'all didn't say it.
That's another way though.
Okay, no. But y'all didn't say we're ready, and y'all didn't come up here. 4 points for Team Olive. 1 point for Team Bait. Next sentence. We all went to the temple on Shabbat. Nah, you can't help them. We all went to the temple on Shabbat. Ta'ir is also a teacher. He's following his grandfather, Moreh Mishael. Listen to all the cheaters. The ones who don't do their homework talk. We all went to the temple on Shabbat. Are y'all ready? Hine, Hivziri, are you ready? Why are you yelling out so somebody else can hear it? No, but you didn't go. You didn't go that time. You had stayed home that time. Y'all ready? Elimelech? Come up here, Elimelech. Elimelech is ready.
Anaknu, halaknu, lebeit knesset al hashabat.
Bang. Y'all ready? You ready?
What did he say wrong?
I said bang, right? Bang don't means he got it right.
You did that before and you was playing.
No. When I said bang, it was still wrong. I'm gonna give Team Bait. Come up here.
Can we correct it?
Oh, we're gonna correct it after they give their.
But do we get another shot at it?
Nah, never.
We got the next one. Don't worry.
Kulanu halaknu lavit kanut al hashabat. Wait, le shabbat. Wait.
Did you just look on the app?
Not the app.
Yes,
I can tell you I know apps.
Hold on.
I can
Don't
tell you I know apps.
don't yell out, please. All right.
Kulanu halaknu levit kanut al hashabat.
I want you to sit down and have several seats. Get two. No, listen. I want you to pull 3 chairs and sit on all 3 of them. The canoe? The store?
No. Mess me up.
You messed you up. All right, listen. Everyone listen. Kulanu. No, he cannot. Kulanu. Halaknu. Now, if y'all notice the pattern, what we're doing is we're using the verb, we're using all the past tense, the conjugations in sentences. Kulanu. You started off good, but I could tell you was looking at some type of assistance. You got assistance from somewhere because you said Levite. Levite? What is Levite? Lebait, maybe? Kulanu, halaknu, leveit hamikdash, b'shabbat. I would have accepted Knesset as well. Kulanu, halaknu, leveit, Knesset, b'shabbat. Right? Okay, so now, this is what I want y'all to do. Let's conjugate the verb halak in the past tense. Chief Uziel is going to take the first one.
Can I use my homework?
Sure.
The first one is halakti.
And what does that mean?
First person, singular, masculine, right? And first person, singular, right? That's it.
What does it mean?
Oh, it means I'm walking or I walked.
Bang. This is past tense, my brother.
Oh, I walked.
I went, I walked, or I right, I left, whatever. Nahaliel's next because she likes to yell out. What's the next one, Nahaliel? Come to the mic, please. She said, what's the question? We're conjugating halak in the 9 conjugations. Yeah, in the past tense. Okay, what's the second one? Come on, Heath, sit down. Come to the mic. What is it? He said halakta. Halakta. That means you went or you walked, right? Masculine singular. The next one, my brother Kasida. Halakte means
She walked. You walked before. Although not the feminine sense of.
you walked. Feminine. Right. Feminine singular. You walked. Halakte. The next one is what? Don't call out. The root, which is halak. And that means he walked or he left. He went. The next one is My brother. Say what? That's not a Levite talking, right? Did y'all hear what he said? Say it again. That was a Levite speaking? No, that wasn't a mistake. That was a statement. Anybody at this table right here? My sister Aliyah. What's next? What's next? Don't, no. Don't. What's next? You know?
I do not know.
Okay.
I apologize. I will learn.
Lahadia. What's next? Conjugate that. Anybody know? You're on the right path, Lahadia. Anyone? Halka. Halka. What comes after Hine? If y'all would stop doing that and paid attention, y'all gonna understand what's going on. But y'all talking amongst yourselves, you're never gonna learn that way. Y'all having your own class. Pay attention. I'm gonna go over it right now. All right? Halakti means I went or I walked. Right, because nobody understands what's going on. So pay attention. You know it. You can run it down without using your notes. That's where I want you to get to. I don't care how many notes you put in a book. Listen. 9 conjugations, right? T, ta, te, root word, hey, nu, tem, ten, and u. We're going halak, halak T, which is I went. There's no gender on that. Right. Men and women can say halak T. Halak ta is you, masculine singular. Halak te is you, feminine singular. Stop writing. Pay attention. No, don't write anything. Just listen, because most of it, you're going to put it in your notes and you're going to forget it. You're going to toss it to the side. You're never going to study it. Listen. Halka. She went. Halak nu. We went. Halak tem. That's you, masculine plural. Halak ten. You, feminine plural. Halku is they. And halku has no gender. You have to put the pronoun, the proper pronoun. If you're talking about men, it's hem halku. You're talking about women, hen halku. Right? Ti, ta, te, root word hey, nu, tem, ten, u, halak ti, halak ta, halak te, halak, halka, halak nu, halak tem, halak ten, halku. One more time. Ti, ta, te, root word hey, nu, tem, ten, u. Now let's switch the verb.
So the root word is always the third person masculine.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, take for instance, Bereshit. Bereshit bara Elohim et Hashemayim. Bereshit bara Elohim. Who created? Elohim bara. Right? Bara is he. Who he? Bara Elohim. Bereshit bara Elohim. In the beginning, Elohim created. Bara is always the root word meaning he. So, now let's take another word. He said the root word is always third person masculine singular. So that's what we say ti, ta, te, root word. Right? So now let's make it all make sense. Can we get hooked up? Oh, I don't have my stylus. Let me see if this thing is gonna, if it's gonna work.
Try cleaning your screen first.
Nah, it's this pen. This pen is horrible. I'll tell y'all one thing. If y'all really want to learn Hebrew, if anyone out there online and anybody in this room wants to learn Hebrew, write this down. Write this down. RONYIS@msn.com. That is my email address.
I got your email. Ron, yes. At MSN.
If you really want to learn Hebrew, and I'm not talking about on Shabbat, on your own time, if you want to learn, RONYIS@msn.com. That is my email address. Okay? I am not the nice teacher, but you will learn. Guarantee that. If you slack, don't bother coming to class.
MSN.
RONYIS@msn.com. Because one thing that, and I tell people this all the time, I was the worst Hebrew student. But guess what I did? I said, hold on, let me just try to study a little bit. And you know what happened when I studied a little bit? I learned. It's not hard. But we have all these activities that we do and excuses, but we can learn it. So that's for anyone who is serious about learning. For everyone else, just enjoy the class. Okay? We're just here to kill some time until the second half. Seriously. Now I'm talking real to y'all. But if you really want to learn, hit me up outside of Shabbat. Now, let's go to a next verb. Using the same conjugations. T, ta, te, ru. Can I get a verb? Give me a regular verb. Katav. Katav. Kaf. Huh? Say it again. For katav, please come up here. Katav means to write. Right? That's a kaf. Tav, veit. Katav. Hivziria is going to conjugate katav using the 9 conjugations.
The infinitive is liktov, right?
Tell them that.
The infinitive for katav is liktov.
And that means
And
two, right?
two, right? Yeah. And the 9 conjugations are katav ti, katav ta, katav te, katav, katva, katav nu, katav tem, no, katav tem, katav ten, katvu.
So now that was great. He said katav ti, katav ta, katav te, katav, katva, katav nu, katav tem, katav ten, and katvu. Now I want you to take each one of those and put it in a simple sentence. You'll do the singular, and Ta'ir is going to do the plural. So he's going to do katav ti first.
You can write like this. And write it like this. And use that.
No, I could probably.
So a sentence for I walked. That's it.
So katav.
A sentence for I walked. Okay. Ani katavti. Ani katavti etmo.
Tell him what that means.
I wrote yesterday.
I wrote yesterday. Hold on, you got to do the whole singular. Katavti etmo means yesterday. So katavti, he said, ani katavti etmo. You wrote yesterday. What did you write? Where did you write? Did you write a letter? What's the word for letter? Miktav. Did you write in a notebook? A text. I don't know what a text is in Hebrew. A what? Hoda'at. Nice. Next one. Do all the singular and then he's going to do the plural. We're at katav ta now.
Ata katavta.
Miktav.
What's that?
He wrote a letter.
Oh. Ata katavta miktav. At katavte. Al halua. What that mean?
This is a luach.
Oh,
Tell the people.
a luwak is a board.
No, but say the whole sentence and tell them.
Oh. At katavte al haluwak. You wrote on the board to a female.
So luach is a board, luach is a calendar, luach is a blackboard. Right?
Hu katav al ha makberet.
He wrote on or in?
Makberet. He wrote in a notebook.
Nice. One more.
He katva al haluwak.
Okay. Good. Give him a round of applause, y'all. That was great. So it's not just learning the past tense, but learning how to put it in sentences and create sentences is what we're doing here, right? And in using them. All right, so now Ta'eh is going to do the plural side of it, using the same verb katav. Remember, this is past tense, so this is already done. And you can give some, you can throw some difficulties in there.
Okay. So it's well, just sentences or the power conjugations too?
Sentences.
Okay. So let's see.
Give them the conjugations as well.
That'll be it. So okay. Anachnu katabnu, atem katabtem, aten katabten, and haim or haim katavu. Let's see. Anachnu katabnu. The makbarot shalanu. Makbarot notebooks shalanu our. Anachnu katabnu the makbarot shalanu we wrote in our notebooks. Let's see. Atem katabtem bekita lama ein lo mode. So I'm gonna atem katabtem. You all wrote bekita in class. Lama ein, like in order to, or so that. And then lo mode, to learn or to study. Okay, so atem katabtem, bekita lama ein lo mode. We all wrote. No, you all wrote in class in order to learn or to study. Let's see. Aten katabtem, katabten. She'orei bayit. She'orei bayit, homework. So you all wrote the homework. See, haim katavu, ha'pe'alim. They wrote the verbs.
Beautiful. So now, learning how to take any verb and put it in the past tense. Remember, it's only 9 conjugations. If you can remember, ti, ta, te, root word, he, nu, tem, ten, u, and say that to yourself 100 times, you're gonna get it. Ti, ta, te, root word, he, nu, tem, ten, and u. And you write it down, and then you put the verb and the ti, ta, te, nu, tem, ten, u are all suffixes. The only one that does not get a suffix is the root word. All the past tense are suffixes, except for the root word, he. So to say he wrote is hu katav, he ate, hu akal, he studied, hu lamad. He slept, hu yashan, hu rachwad. What is rachwad? Dance. Right? So this is what I want y'all to do. This is going to be our last week on past tense. Mm-hmm. I don't understand the she. We got 5 minutes. All right, listen to this, y'all. This is going to be our last week doing past tense. Next week, we're going to go to present tense. We're going to do present tense, and there are only 4 conjugations in the present tense. And this is the thing with the present tense. Sometimes we have a sound pattern that sounds like this. O-e, o-e-e, o-im, o-ot. Sometimes it's not. Like the word shema. I'm going to give y'all just a brief description of how we're going to tackle. So the verb we did today, we did halak, right? So next week, we're going to do the present tense. Holech, holechet, holkim, holkot. Right? We did the verb akal. Okel, okelet, oklim, oklot. Those are regular verbs. The verb shama means to hear, to listen. That's a different sound pattern. It's also, shama is the imperative, right? That means command. Shema Yisrael. That's a command. So if we want to say, I am listening, I would say, Ani shome'a. At shoma'at. Right? He shoma'at. Shom'im shom'ot. So it's shoma'at, shome'a, shoma'at, shom'im shom'ot. That's a different sound pattern. And that's because that verb ends in an ayin. Now, if you look, different verbs that end in hey, if a verb ends in hey, I'm going to ask Ta'ir because I'm sure he knows. Ta'ir, if a verb ends in hey, where is the difference going to be?
Well, compared to regular verbs? Yes. So it would still be we'll still start with o'e, right? But instead with the o'e, that's feminine singular conjugations. So instead with verbs that end in hey, instead of the sound pattern being o'e, it would be o'a. Like for example, like ra'a is a verb, to see. Right. So that would be ro'e, again that's still o'e. But instead of o'e, that would be o'a, which will make that conjugation ro'a.
And then also in the past tense, the difference.
So that's just the only only type of verb, quote unquote, with this type of pattern. So verbs that end in hey, instead of like halak, you have the a. With verbs that end in a, those become a-e. So be, for example, again, ra'a would be ra'iti rather than ra'ati.
Right. So this is the thing. Let me tell them something. So in the 201, right? This is what I did with my 201. Because I was confused using the 201. So I said, okay, I'm going to look at all the verbs that end in hey and look at the pattern. And then I'm going to look at all the verbs that end in aleph. Then all the verbs that end in hey, there's a pattern that they all follow. Right? Am I lying? And guess what? I felt like I was a genius. I broke the code. Because now, any verb that ends in hey, I know the sound pattern in the present tense and the past tense is going to be ra'iti, like he said, ra'a. And then you just have to look at it. And we're going to go over it. I'm going to give you some regular verbs. I'm going to give you some irregular verbs. And we're going to look at them, and I'll guarantee that you all will learn this. You just have to put in the time. It's not rocket science. I'm not asking you to build a tabernacle on Flatbush Avenue. You understand? It's very easy. So I told y'all, once we start doing verbs, you're gonna lose some brain cells because your brain is gonna start sizzling. But what we learned today is that the past tense has 9 conjugations, right? 9 conjugations. And then the present tense has how many? 4 conjugations. So now I give your brain a rest for 2 weeks until we get to the future tense, which has 10 conjugations, prefixes and suffixes. Well, then that gives them time to study. 2 weeks I won't be here. Right. So, and this is how to, if you can learn these patterns, this is how Moreh taught me. He taught me ti, ta, te, root word he, nu, tem, ten, u. And then he said, for the present tense, o, im, o. For the future tense, he said, a, ta, ta, ya, ta, na, ta, ta, ya, ta, u, na. And we were looking at him like he was crazy. But then he wrote it on the board. A, ta, ta, ya, ta, na, ta, ta, ya, ta, u, na. And then you could take any verb and fill it in. And you're like, oh, that's the future tense. And it's very easy. We're going to go over it. I'm going to do my best to make it easy. No, I'm not. We're going to do a little bit more review of past tense. So this is your homework. This is homework. Homework is I want y'all to conjugate the verb.
Write it on the board so they can see. You have to write.
Okay. What's a good verb? Regular. Rachad. Kuf, okay? Rachad. I don't care if you say rachad or rakwad. Rakwad means dance. Past tense. Ti, ta, te, root word he, nu, tem, ten, u. If you can give it to me right now, you don't have to do the homework. Hifziria, go. Now. Go. Beautiful. He got them all right. I don't care if you write it. I really don't care if you write it. If you know it and you could say it, I'd rather you could just recite it to me. Because if it goes in notes, I know what happens to notes. Do y'all want to see my Hebrew notes? I have books and books of notes that, you know what, I just decided to throw in the ashpa. So now, a lot of this stuff you have to attribute to your memory with our older brains. Get you some ginkgo, get you some echinacea tea, and start studying. But a lot of this you have to attribute to your own memory. Hifziria, how many times have I drilled that past tense to y'all? Right, so now you know it. You know the present tense, but you know the pattern of the future tense as well, right? You will. You will. So now, everyone, can y'all do rachad for me right now? You skip one. Ti, ta, te, root word he, nu, tem, ten, and u. But then also, I want y'all to know what it is that y'all saying. Not just rachad ti means what? I danced. Rachad ta. You danced. Masculine. Rachad te. You dance. Feminine singular. Rachad. He danced. Rakda. She danced. Rachad nu. We dance. Rachad tem. No. You all dance. Masculine plural. Rachad ten. You all dance. Feminine plural. Rakdu. They dance. Hem rakdu. Hem rakdu. Hem. But who am I talking to or about? Males. Hen rakdu. Right. Aniro say, oh, listen to this. The infinitive. Matter of fact, anyone guess the infinitive to rachad? Ah, you was close.
First, little code.
Beautiful. Little code. Little code. Yo, Ooze, you cheating, man? Yo, Ooze, you cheating? Wow. הנה, אני רוצה לרקוד על השבת. אני רוצה לרקוד על השבת.
I dance on the Shabbat.
אני רוצה. I want to dance. אני רוצה לרקוד על השבת. למה? כי אני שמח. כי אני שמח, because I am happy. להתפלל את יהוה. להתפלל. What is hitpalel? When we say hallel, to praise. Hitpalel. Don't worry, we're going to learn. But I'm going to tell you one thing. Let me tell you something. Like I said, I'm going to say it again. I was the worst Hebrew student in the world. So I know when I'm getting fed Zohar. So don't give me Zohar. Don't give me excuses. Don't give me BS. Don't give me Zohar. Because guess what? I was the king of it all. I had all the excuses in the world. Every Shabbat, they would call me to read Torah. And I sounded like this. Moshe. Aharon. And my Abba said, he would go just like that. My Abba would go like this, and he would laugh and whisper in your ear.
Like this whole thing was
He'd be like, no, never. No, because Ooze, when Chief Ooze reads, he pronounces all the words correctly. My Abba said, and he would smile, and you never knew what he was saying. He'd be like, you're on punishment. Yeah, right then and there. He would smile, and everybody thought he was pat me on the back. He'd be like, you're on punishment.
Oh, wow.
And I'd be like this.
Yeah. I feel like that happened to you.
Because guess what? I didn't study. But so what I started doing on Yom Rishon, which is Sunday, I started studying. Yom Sheni, I started studying. Shalishi, I was studying. Ravi'i, by the time Yom Chamishi came, what? I was, why Dabir Yehoah El Moshe Lemor, Dabir Ebene Yisrael wa Amarta Alehem. And he was like, oh, so you are not an idiot.
Y'all missed class, y'all can't play drums.
They just got
You missed class, man. You can't play drums.
He actually came in answering stuff, so. All right, Hakita Hazot. Hine, for all of you. This is our language. Take hold of it. Take hold of it. This is your language, people. All right? Let us learn.
So we don't got to do it because we said it here.
We did say it here. We don't need to do it.
All right, thank you, sir.
Amen. No excuses, y'all. I don't want to hear no excuses and all the notes that y'all have. You know what? I dare all of y'all to throw y'all notebooks in the garbage.
That's how I learned.
Let's get knowledge, wisdom, understanding. We'll do our standing. All praises to the Most High, His laws and commandments. The hot CHOKMAH BINAH here to push it through your speakers. Judgment, truth, and love should be coming from the leaders. Yeah, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. We'll do our standing. All praises to the Most High, His laws and commandments. The hot CHOKMAH BINAH here to push it through your speakers. Judgment, truth, and love should be coming from the